Hello. Welcome to another tangent with Dan, or is this just a rant? I don't know. I have a little something for you guys today. There has been a new elected mayor of New York City. Now, this guy is kind of funny, and we'll get to it. And I wanted to talk about him just for a brief, short second because I have a little bit of a relatability to him, and it's not in the way that you think. His name is Zohran Mamdani. Zohran Mamdani. I think it's Indian. I don't know. I didn't search up his place of origin. I didn't look at where he spawned. But point is we got a new mayor, and I wanted to talk about it. There it is. New York mayor election. His name is Zohran I agree, CNN. Zohran Mamdani. Oh, he already won. He wins New York City mayoral election. So he is, let's leave this, what is going on up here? Why is the, oh, CNN, you have a big banner that kind of really obscures, I mean, I have just the lower half of the screen to use. Really? Really? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? I mean, oh, I guess that's better. Zohran Mamdani, the 34-year-old democratic socialist whose focus on working class issues and personal magnetism attracted a diverse coalition. I haven't read it in a while. I'm sorry. Coalition of supporters. Oh my gosh. Coalition of supporters to propel a once underdog campaign has won New York City's general election race for mayor. Oh, okay, so he's not a mayor yet. So this is just a general. I don't know how local votes work. I'm 21 years old. How does mayor voting work? How does I will never ask Google anything ever again. Grok, my guy, come to Papa. I have a question for you. Sure, let's get time management. What? No, not work. Not work. Sorry. I meant, how does a mayor election work? I mean, okay, general election at large, direct popular vote citywide, most common. Okay, rare, but in some. Okay, so council selection, rare, but in some council manager systems, the city council picks the mayor from among themselves. That's a thing? Hello? Okay, anyways, he won the I guess that makes him mayor. Still don't know. Maybe I'll watch a crash course. Crash course, guys. Thank you. Coming out to cheers at his election night event in Brooklyn, Mamdani told his supporters they ushered in a new age of politics in the city. For as long as we can remember, the working people of New York have been told, the wealthy and the well-connected, that power does not belong in their hands. Finger bruised from lifting boxes warehouse floor, he said. So that's kind of who he is. Let's look at his bio actually. Let's look at his bio. Oh look, CNN actually made a video. Do we trust CNN's news reports? I mean, no and yes, but mainly no. Is there sound?
He is making history.
I can see the dawn of a better day for humanity.
Zohran Mamdani will become the next mayor of New York City. He is making history as the first Muslim and South Asian to lead New York City. At 34 years old, he is the youngest mayor the biggest city in the U.S. has elected in well over 100 years.
It is our moment.
Mamdani is a political newcomer.
My name is Assemblymember Zohran Mamdani.
In 2020, he was elected to the state
My
assembly.
gosh. You know who he looks like right there? Hold on. Look. Let me show you something. Wait.
My name is
You know who he looks like right there? Timmy No Breaks. This guy. He was on he's on Kill Tony. Look at this. Right? What's a good photo? I like that this is the random thing that popped up, but he kind of looks like Timmy No Breaks, no? LOL.
Assemblymember Zohran Mamdani.
In
It's a compliment.
2020, he was elected to the state assembly, representing just over 100,000 people in Queens. His inexperience became a key issue in the race.
This is not a job for a first-timer.
When I don't have an experience, I make up for an integrity. I'm about to say something to you you've never heard a politician say. Please stop sending us money.
Mamdani
Like, excuse me for my cheap verbiage. I do and do not like the super social media savvy politicians. I do, but I don't. There's this guy on the UK Council, I think. He's on social media a lot. I like that guy. I cannot remember his name. But it's cool. It's cool when it's not. It does show that, I mean, the way that you present yourself on social media matters, and that was very ad-esque. It seemed like an ad. What he's saying is cool. I would love to stop sending them money. Legit. I'm onto it. That catches me very easily. I will be very upset if it turns out that my taxes go way up if I lived in New York City, which I don't. But imagine seeing that, and then he does raise the taxes, and then you do end up sending him more money. That'll be very frustrating. It's very easy to be like, oh yeah, I like that. I'm young. I get it. He's good with social media. I'm in. Oh yeah, something about Trump. Zohran K. Mamdani. Go on Instagram. Really quick. Oh, am I not logged in? No, I'm not. Whatever. Yeah, something about Trump. I'm really curious. Wait.
has disrupted
Trump endorses CUOMO. What is CUOMO? Oh, Sumo. Andrew Sumo. Andrew Sumo is an American lawyer and a politician from the state of New York, a member of the Democratic Party and the son of former Governor Mario Sumo. Sumo served as the 56th governor of New York until his resignation following the numerous misconduct allegations. He does? Trump does? I don't know that. Does Trump endorse... I can't type. Really? Didn't know that. All right. I thought we didn't like Sumo. Wasn't he like a not really good governor or mayor? I don't know. I don't keep up with politics like that.
additional political campaigning. He harnessed the power of social media and was a constant presence on the trail, speaking directly to voters, sometimes in their own language. And he shocked the political establishment by beating former Governor Andrew Cuomo.
I'm sorry for pausing so much. He speaks to the voters in their own language. My guy, voters should be speaking English. This is America, dang it. America, please. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's not. But I feel like in the over politicized world, we should be like very pro American. Like speaking, if you come here, learn the language. That's what my family did. We learned the language pretty quickly. Me, kindergarten level, I was speaking fluent Russian. I still speak fluent Russian. Russian is my first language. Russian is my second language. Russian is the language I was born with, but now it is my second language. I have transitioned. I'm a real tranny. I have transitioned to the English language. I speak English very fluently. I am a second generation here in the States, technically first. But let me tell you something. I think if you're in America, you should learn English. I think it should be like a requirement. Oh, you want to move to the States? You want to move to the States? Yeah? Or что? О чем ты сейчас говоришь? Я не понимаю английский язык. Я просто сюда приехал на трекинге заниматься. No, bro, say that in English. Say that in English. I dare you. I dare you. You can't. Denied. Simple.
In the Democratic primary earlier this year,
The night was not our night.
I will work to be a mayor. You will be proud to call your own.
his policies have drawn fierce support and criticism. Mamdani is a member of the Democratic
Is that
Socialists of
Bernie?
America.
Is that Bernie? He's funny. He's a funny looking Jew.
He won over younger, progressive voters and the city's immigrant communities with a pledge to raise taxes on the wealthy, make public buses and childcare free, and freeze rent for 2 million rent-stabilized tenants across the city.
I'm free.
I mean, that all sounds so good. But the problem is, if you raise the taxes on the CEO of Walmart, you know what he's going to do? Me as a business owner, just kidding, I'm not a business owner, but I work with a business owner. And you know what happens when our taxes get raised, when our, what do you call it? Tariffs are raised? We pass it on to the customer, or we stop selling the product. Because there's a lot of work that goes into bringing a product onto a market. Like, I'm in the excavation business. It takes so much hard work to, first of all, even the purchasing of a product that we refurbish, rebuild, recondition, and then put on the market. That whole process on one machine can take up to a week, waiting for parts, replacing parts, doing service, cleaning, like detailing it. And you got to do multiple machines. And then it's a lot of work. It's not easy to bring a product on the market. And if you raise taxes on someone like my boss or tariffs on him, he's either going to say, you know what, this market doesn't make sense anymore, and he quits the market, or he raises the prices, and now customers are less able to purchase said items. If anything, you want to lower those taxes. Taxes are a punishment. You put taxes on some things you don't like people doing, so that they stop doing it, or so that they are taxed to do it. And then you have a tiny tax on services like roads, infrastructure, police, firefighters, like the things we really need. But taxes on like freaking milk, or on freaking what else? What else is there? Like house paint and stuff like that. It shouldn't, I don't know, there's things there shouldn't be taxed on. Like, you want people to not have leaves on their driveway? Make buying leaf blowers tax-free. Don't punish people for purchasing some things. Like, and then if you raise taxes on a business owner, they're going to sell less products, or products at a higher price, or stop selling the products altogether. You're going to drive away business to other states. That's what happened in California. I mean, we're not all advocates of Elon Musk, but he brought a lot of jobs, and then he just moved states because California screwed him, and California screwed a lot of American jobs. If you're for the American worker, stop making their lives worse. Bring more business. Lower the taxes. It is like a common knowledge. Gosh.
Freezing. Your rent. Let's plunge into the details.
He has also faced criticism over his stance on Israel.
The assemblyman still won't say he believes that Israel has the right to exist as a Jewish state.
I've said time and again that I recognize Israel's right to exist.
And from business leaders opposed to taxes on the wealthy.
Do you like capitalism?
No, I have many critiques of capitalism.
He has worked to distance himself from his earlier calls to
My take. I have problems with capitalism as well. But capitalism is, my dad put this in a great way. There's no perfect market. But capitalism is the closest to a decent chance for people to make money. Why do people from socialist, communist governments run to the States? Because we're a capitalist country. People don't come here because our politicians are great. They come here because our politicians are neutered. Think about it.
defund the police and apologized for a tweet calling the NYPD racist.
And I apologize because of the fact that I'm looking to work with these officers.
President Donald Trump and Mamdani's relationship already looms large.
I'm not going to send a lot of money to New York. If somebody's going to be a communist mayor of New York, it's a fluke.
Gosh, this lighting does make him orange, but but here's the thing. They really made this shot very orange, and you can tell because you see the shirt. They up the orange on that. They really did. I don't have Photoshop here. I could fix this. Like if you correct your white balance, he ain't gonna look as orange as he does right now. But obviously he gets a spray tan. Like it does make him look better, but they just over dramatize that. Anyways. I just thought that was funny. I mean, the news have done it before. They did it with Joe Rogan, so it's just kind of funny at this point.
At a time when national Democrats are divided over how to counter Trump, Mamdani's win marks a victory for the progressive wing of the party. But how he handles the president will be a key test for the new mayor.
If he wants to get on the phone to talk about anything that would be to the benefit of New Yorkers, I will always pick up, I will always have that conversation. You're ready to fight in public if necessary, but you're ready to pick up the phone in private as well, because what New Yorkers really want is results.
Okay.
And part of the American.
Okay, so we know who he is now. But I wanted to show you something. Zohran in. I don't know how to like search this up, but I wanted to see something. And I think the only place I can find this is on X. Let's see. Zohran Mamdani, anti-Jew. So this is, I mean, I get it. I'm actually kind of, my heart is very torn and broken towards the Palestinians, even with their history and even with everything. Like I'm not a pro-Jew guy. I'm not gonna lie. And this is coming from a guy that was born in Israel and has a lot of Jewish lineage and Jewish cousins and Jews. I'm a Jew. I can't put it any other way. I'm sorry. I'm a Jew. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I'm not pro-Palestinian. I'm not pro-Jew. And I see the things that are going on both sides. Like there's a lot of a lot of death going on. I'm a very anti-death pacifistan. It's in the name. And this guy is we're on the brink of genocide Palestinian Gaza right now, and the manufacturing of consent, sending even more U.S. arms to Israel. Now, the moment for all people conscious is to call for a ceasefire and no military funding. We agree. We already kind of went through this. What are they called? Hamas was like very anti-ceasefire. They started the war. It was a war. It's not a genocide. That's what was going on. The Israeli army is actually, the IDF is actually doing a very good job as it comes to the ratio of compared to the United States and Iraq, of the ratio of militants. They're not called jihadists. What is that? Why did I say that? Hamas guys dying, the ratio of Hamas people dying than the Palestinian citizens. Like, it shouldn't happen at all, but it's going to happen because they get in the way, and Hamas is using them as human shit, whatever. Like, we've gone through all of that, but like, none of us are like there, and those that were there talked about it. Anyways, so he was pro Palestine, and I don't know if he was like pro like River to the Sea, which is like absolutely horrendous. But anyways, that's what people saw him. But all of a sudden, whoa! This is what I wanted to talk about. He's a pretty Jewish guy. Okay, and this is what I wanted to talk about. Politicians are not on your side. They're on their own side. They're going to be wherever the vote is. They're going to be wherever the power is. And the Jews have a lot of power. We don't like that. We already gave them a country. Go to Israel. Go back. I'm just kidding. We welcome all. Hey, what's up, Kobe? My cat's just chilling here. You want to come over here, Kobe? You want to come here, Kobe? You want to come say hi? Come here. Come here, Kobe bear. That's why I call him Kobe Bear. He's super furry. Yeah, we're talking about politics. Yeah, and Jews. Do you like Jews? Here, you can do what you want. You don't have to stay here. What do you want to do? Where are you going? You want to stay here? I don't have any snacks here. I know I did yesterday. Off somewhere. He's bored of me. Anyways, he realized I don't have snacks. So that's where we're at. So he's a pro-Jew, pro-Palestinian, pro-people, pro-government, anti-government, anti-Palestinian people, anti-Jewish. I don't know. He's not anything. And that's the whole point. He's not anything. He's there where there is the vote. He's there where there's power. He's there where there's money. Politicians are not. And I can't emphasize this enough. They're not your friend. I think people, again, move to the United States because our politicians are neutered. And that should be that way. We should not have very strong politicians. They should be there to protect the United States of America, our government, right? They should have some amount of power, and yes, they're useful in some places, but not useful everywhere all the time. They are evil and they are not evil. They are nobodies, and that's kind of how it is. I might run for some kind of political position in the future myself, but it won't be. It would be kind of like, what's the guy's name that was on Parks and Rec? Joe Swanson? No, that's not it. That's freaking Family Guy. Ron Swanson? I don't know. Ron. I think so. Anyways, but he was like anti his job. Those are the people that we should be hiring so they don't spend more money in the government and they spend less. So already, and I was painting an excavator. I'm pretty cute right now. So we should, like, it's crazy. That politician, Zohran, he doesn't know what he's talking about, because if you tax the rich, we end up paying for it anyway. So might as well not tax them in the first place. Thank you guys for watching my rant. You guys are amazing. And I did not ask you to do this in the beginning because I didn't want to. Those that did stay, and I usually have a 70 to 80% drop in view rate by like 2 seconds into the video. Those that stayed, thank you so much for watching. Really, this is huge. I'm working on a dream here. I'm working on creating content people want to watch, and also just being myself on YouTube. That's what I know. That's what I like doing. That's what I'm interested in doing. And I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers so we can start getting monetized. We also need like an insane amount of hours watched on YouTube before we can even start getting subs on our live streams. So anyways, thank you. I can't preface this enough. To the 3 people that are here, thank you. I will see you in the next video. I will hopefully post sooner than I usually do, and I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes other days as well. Thank you guys. Deuces.